Meat cutter. Meat cutter, how? Like meat cutter. See, guys, even if you are not educated, you don't have a prior degree, you can come and study meat cutting. If you are already a sharp guy, abattoir guy in your country, come here, study this course. See, this course, they'll give you visa. You know why, eh? Another good thing about studying all of these courses is that it increases your chance of getting a visa, because they're looking for you. Imagine your immigration officer opens your study visa application and see that you're coming to study meat cutting. Why will he not give you? Because how many people study meat cutting in Canada? Pay how much school fee? In fact, I'm going to do a course. I'm going to do a video where I look for schools that have these courses. How about that? I will do it and I will bring it out for you guys. So you will not have to look. I'll just look for a school for you, a good school that's cheap. I'll look for the cheapest schools with all of these courses, so you can really go into it and read about them and see if it's possible, if it's a good way to position yourself. Meat cutter. Stay there. Okay. The new thing is that only certain courses in public colleges are eligible to give you a postgraduate work permit. And there is a list right now. They have announced the list of courses that are eligible to get postgraduate work permits. And first of all, let me just bust your bubble. There are no business courses. The only business courses you will see are business courses that are tied to a particular specialization. So the five specializations are trade, STEM, so science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, agriculture, and then there's transport. Okay, so just five of them: trade, transport, STEM, agriculture, and healthcare. Okay, I'm telling you this so that in case you are applying to any course, even if you think that course sounds great, it sounds nice, if that course is not in this list, don't bother, else you won't be able to get postgraduate work permit if you study in a public school. Okay, so guys, there's news and I just have to update you guys. You know how we do it. So a few weeks ago, I made a video explaining the new changes in immigration policies, and it really just almost gave me a heartache, sort of. Like it was stuck on my head, like how are these people going to figure this one out? Because it just wasn't making sense. And this was that policy. Graduates from programs at public colleges will remain eligible for a PGWP of up to 3 years if they graduate from a field of study linked to occupations in long-term shortages. My goodness, this bothered me because I really did not know how they intend to like work it out. I didn't know how they're going to execute it, because some people are already here schooling. In their plan, they're going to get a postgraduate work permit after school. And so we were waiting to hear news on what they were going to do about those people who are affected or who are studying the courses that they don't want. And today I'm going to clarify all that news for you. Okay? The first thing that I want to highlight is that there are certain things that have not changed. First thing that has, oh my God, this sun is burning me, but we just have to do this. Okay, the first thing that has not changed is that only public schools, only public colleges can give postgraduate work permits. Cancel out private colleges, and then if you do a master's, you can get a postgraduate work permit, of course. First of all, you have to be in Canada to apply for postgraduate work permits. That hasn't changed. You have to be signed into a school that has DLI, so a school that is approved to give you postgraduate work permits before you can even be having this conversation. Okay. The second thing that has not changed following the last information that was published is that if you are submitting or applying for your postgraduate work permit from now till the 1st of November, before the 1st of November, you are exempted from any of these policies. Okay, but anything after the 1st of November onward, you are expected to submit an English proficiency test from band 7 if you are graduating from the university, and band 5 if you are graduating from a college. All right, so those ones have not changed. For these new people, these new courses now that we're talking about, now they've released that these are the courses that will be able to get postgraduate work permits. For anybody who is able to apply or submit their study visa application from now till 30 days have September, April, June, and November. 30 days have September, April, June, and November. So till the 31st of October, you are not affected. Anything that makes you submit it from the 1st of November onward, it means that you will have to meet these criteria. Okay, if you are submitting your study application before the 1st of November, you are not impacted. But if you know that you don't have enough time, because it's just about a few days before November hits, if you know you don't have enough time, just start redirecting yourself and making sure that you are signing up to one of the courses that are eligible for postgraduate work permit before you even get into your visa point. Okay, even if, I'm sorry, but if you have to change your admission is not the most difficult part. So when you come here now and you see that, oh, your course is not eligible, or you have to now, you'll be stranded. That's where the problem is. So make sure that you just start switching the course right now that you have the time. Now let's talk about the courses that they are allowing. I'm not going to list everything for you because it's a whole lot. But I just want to speak about some of them in particular. Okay, just to give you some high level information. But I will drop the link in my description box. So go there, review it, check it in depthly, and see the one that, at least I'm sure, before you will look at all of them one after the other, you will find a course that will catch your attention or that you can actually study. Do you understand? Another thing is, don't just pick any course. So even though, okay, this one can give me postgraduate work permit, it means that most of those courses are in demand. Okay, but also look for the one that is selling the most in your environment or in whatever province you are considering going into, because you are sure that one that you would end up studying would help you get a job quicker. Okay, only 5 categories: agriculture and agri-food, healthcare, science, technology, engineering, and math, which is called STEM. So science, technology, engineering, and math. And then we have transport, and then we have trade. Okay, during time you will see a business degree here, maybe it is linked to that field. So like we have agricultural business and management, farm and ranch management, agricultural business technology, agricultural power machinery operation, animal livestock husbandry and production, so fisheries, forestries, all of those ones. It's up to 97 page 97, so there's a lot. I will drop the link here so you review it according to your own profession. Now, I always talk about pivoting to new careers, right, and transitioning to new careers. If you know that this one does not work for you in any way, consider transitioning and just look for the one that you know it will be easiest for you to transition to without really struggling as much. Okay, there is international agriculture, there's animal sciences, there's agriculture, animal breeding, there's landscaping and groundskeeping. Okay, there's plant sciences, there's poultry science, there's animal health, there's animal nutrition, so on and so forth. So let's go to healthcare. Under healthcare too, this is veterinary anatomy. I talked about it in my last video and somebody was telling me that, oh, there are no jobs. There are no jobs. How do you mean there are no jobs? Canada is saying that there are jobs, that they need people in that place, and you're saying there are no jobs. Are you a veterinarian? Are you in the province that needs veterinarians and you're saying there are no jobs? It may not take everybody, but well, let me stop talking. Veterinarians, veterinary infectious diseases. Veterinary has a very large area of veterinary microbiology. There is large animal food, animal surgery, laboratory animal medicine. Veterinary science is big, and I made a video about it. And you guys were saying that, oh, there are no jobs. Isn't me now that's saying this one? Golf course operation and grounds management. Meat cutter, how? Like meat cutter. See, guys, even if you are not educated, you don't have a prior degree, you can come and study meat cutting. If you are already a sharp guy, abattoir guy in your country, come here, study this course. See, this course, they'll give you visa. You know why? Another good thing about studying all of these courses is that it increases your chance of getting a visa, because they're looking for you. Imagine your immigration officer opens your study visa application and see that you're coming to study meat cutting. Why will he not give you? Because how many people study meat cutting in Canada? Pay how much school fee? In fact, I'm going to do a video where I look for schools that have these courses. How about that? I will do it and I will bring it out for you guys. So you will not have to look. I'll just look for a school for you, a good school that's cheap. I'll look for the cheapest schools with all of these courses, so you can really go into it and read about them and see if it's possible, if it's a good way to position yourself. Meat cutter. Stay there. Okay, so there's meat cutting. There's golf course operation. Which one again? This is a lot though. Under transport, there's airline, there are aeronautics, there are flight instructors, air transportation, trucks and bus driver, commercial vehicle operator and instructor, railroad and railway transportation. You see that I wasn't just talking in my last video. Somebody was telling me that, they don't have anything like that. Marine transportation, logistic material, supply chain management, transportation and mobility management. Under trade, there is business machine repair. Remember I talked about this. I talked about industrial mechanics, right? There are industrial technicians, appliance installation, electrical and electronic maintenance, heating and air condition and refrigeration maintenance. Like if you're an electrician, if you know how to fix ACs, or if I say it now, they'll be like, I don't say this. If you are someone who knows how to fix AC, just come and study the course that you're already doing at home. Like, you know what? I want to go to trade. I really want to go to trade. I want to show you guys something in trade. So you see that you're no longer limited. There's welding, there's metal work, there's wind energy, there's solar energy. Those people are know how to fix solar systems, solar machines or whatever it is. Aircraft, woodworking, insulator, building and construction manager. Construction is very big. If I turn my camera to you, I see construction, new houses everywhere. In fact, so many openings for construction. Carpet floor, tile worker, tile. You're fixing tile in your country. You feel like, your job is a handyman job. Come and study it. Why don't you just come and study it and make a living out of it? You don't have to do medicine. You don't have to do veterinary medicine. Tile worker, tile. Plumbing, there's plumber, there's mechanic, there is general repairers. Like, oh no, guys, you don't have any reason anymore to say, I cannot come to school. You don't have any reason. You don't even have a reason, believe me. They've brought everything out for you. Electrician, concrete finisher, drywall installation, roofer, painter, wall coverer. What are you saying? So I really think that, to be honest, I didn't know that there are courses for these things. So seeing it now just makes me not really happy, but it just makes me feel like a lot of people are encouraged, right? There's electronic e-commerce. Under STEM, there is occupational health and industrial hygiene, environmental health, information resource management, knowledge management, management science, actuarial science, insurance is big. Don't even play. There's physical sciences, urban graphic design. So see guys, I can't even run you through the entirety of this list. It has 966 courses. 996 courses. Make sure that you review it before you make any decision as regards what to do in terms of what course to choose. Ensure that if you are going for a public course, a public school right now, dwell on it, really review it so much, and be sure of the courses that you are going for. Be sure that there are courses that will not give you problem. Okay, now by November 1st, there's going to be more news on this issue, and I'm going to make an in-depth video to tell you what the news will be. Canada, God help us. Yeah, basically that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you on my next video.
I've been so busy, but I've been thinking about what I wanna do with you.